On the flip side, if you are Latino or you are Black, college does have a significant 30 to 40% increase in median earnings. The results, like life, are a little bit nuanced. It depends on who you are. Now, I could make an argument, or you might say, hey, Alex was gonna win either way. But what some of you guys don't know is I went to Vanderbilt and I graduated magna cum laude. That being said, everything that I do in my life today, I didn't learn in college. And so the question is, was it worth the money? The other question is, if I'd started 4 years earlier, would I be further than I am today? So one of the most interesting statistics I've come across is that there's one metric above all others that predicts your earning income better than anything. You wanna know what it is? It's not your race, it's not your gender, not your IQ. Think how crazy that is. It's not even your IQ. It's the zip code you were born in. My theory on the reason of why that is and the differential between races is that when you go to college, you can figuratively change your zip code because you change your environment and the people you know, and more importantly, the people you compare yourself to. Poor people can feel rich if they compare themselves to other poor people. But as soon as you get into a room where everyone makes 10 times more money than you, all of a sudden you feel like the poor person. And what do? You change your behavior. College may add value to people who didn't already get that value given to them. Interesting. Which makes a strong argument for being the first person in your family to go to college, because then it actually changes the trajectory of your offspring and your prodigy and your family tree. If you're not the first person, it makes a lot less of a difference. And so the thing that gets a lot of people to win at college is the same thing that gets you to win at business and life. And so the question is the college really necessary if you have those characteristics already in order to get in? Like if you got a high enough SAT score to get into an Ivy League school like Harvard, Stanford, Yale, then you probably are smart enough to do the other things without going to Harvard, Stanford, and Yale and still make money. As a side note, personally, I got above Harvard's GMAT score for business school. I haven't gone to Harvard Business School, but I've done pretty good in business. Kind of interesting. If I were to go to Harvard Business School and then make money afterwards, was it Harvard or was it me? And I actually faced this decision when I was thinking about going to Harvard, and I thought to myself, well, do I want to not make money for 2 years and incur $250,000 of debt? And when I did the dollars and cents for me going to business school, I thought, man, why don't I take the $250,000 and just start a business, and I'll bet that by the end of those 2 years, I'll have learned more than I did in business school, and I'll graduate the game of life 2 years ahead and making more than the median income of somebody who went to business school. And that ended up being true. And so if you want to get into anything that doesn't have a formal degree required in order to make that money, then it doesn't make sense.